And what I did was I showed her some of my numbers because my kids, I really never really, I showed her some of my numbers. And I said, this is what I make with Airbnb. She goes, wow, Dad. And then I said, but even more importantly, how long do you I said, how much do you make every week? She told me. I said, many hours you work when you do work? She told me. I said, so I said, let me show you what I make in those hours with that amount of time. And it was like 500 times what she makes or something like that. And she was like her eyes just like, it was the light bulb went on in her head. It was like, wait, like, I don't understand. Like, how are you doing this? How can you do this and not have to put in the time? And then I was able to show her some other things, right? Some other concepts. So when she was done with that break, she was like, Dad, but she took a trip to California to visit a friend. And she came back, she goes, Dad, like, you really messed me up. I said, what do you mean? She said, because like, I can't stop thinking about this stuff now. Like, I'm seeing now everywhere I go, like I see things differently now. Because what you helped me to see, not the Airbnb, but how we use our time and how the elite use us so that they can have their time. And it can be done differently. And so she goes, now, I wanted to go to law school, right? I said, yeah, I know. And have your plans changed? She goes, well, you also know I was planning to take a gap year. So once I graduate, I'm going to take a break for a year though, right? You knew that, right? I said, yeah, I think I remember you mentioning that. She goes, well, when I take that gap year, I want to come home and work with you in Airbnb. But my first order of business is to get my first Airbnb. Is that possible? And I said, if you're ready. And so forward fast, she did come. Actually, pandemic hit, COVID hit. She came home early. So now she's finishing her final semester at home, finishing it on the computer. She said, Dad, I want to get my first Airbnb. All right, boom, you ready? Let's go. She got one, got it up, start generating. And then I helped her to start understanding my Airbnb business and helped her to begin running and growing that.